morning, everyone. I'm Alan Joines, Mayor of Winston-Salem, and we're delighted to be here as we embark on another expansion of the Winston-Salem Fire Department and the facilities that we have here. Retiring this wonderful station here that was built in the 60s. And number three, so much history around this station. I think they may have the reputation for the Beth Brunswick stew maybe in the whole department there. I've eaten up here a few times. But we're delighted to be here today as we will have the groundbreaking. The actual station will be just behind us over here at that location, but we wanted to celebrate this station. It's being built with funds from the 2018 bonds that were approved by the voters of Winston-Salem, which we greatly appreciate. Was it $4.3 million will be spent on the new station here and provide more modern facilities for our different type of department we have today than we had in the 1960s. So I know Chief Mayo is anxious to get this going. We're in the Northeast Ward, and I'd like to, at this point, to recognize Councilmember Barbara Haynes-Burke for a comment.
Thank you, Mayor Joines. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
I am so excited to be here for the groundbreaking of Fire Station number 3. And I want to take this opportunity to thank Chief Mayo for all that he does in our community. And I want to thank our first responders for all that you do to keep us safe. This is an exciting time because this fire groundbreaking is occurring in the Northeast Ward. We're excited, we're delighted to have this addition to our ward, to our community. I want to also take this opportunity to say I am happy to hear that Engineer Flint is recovering very well at this time. We've been praying for him, and we are so happy that he's on the mend. So again, this is an exciting time. We're happy to have the groundbreaking right here in the Northeast Ward. We're grateful again to Chief Mayo and our first responders for all that they do. Thank you.
Good. Thank you, Councilmember Burke. Also joining us today is Councilmember Annette Scipio from the East Ward, Councilmember John Larson from the South Ward, Councilmember Kevin Mundy from the Southwest Ward, Councilmember Jeff McIntosh from the Northwest Ward, Senator Paul Lowe from the North Carolina Senate, Representative Amber Baker from our North Carolina House of Representatives, Mr. Mike Finley, who is representing U.S. Senator Richard Burr with us today. And we also received a letter from U.S. Senator Tom Tillis wishing us the best on this event today as well. So we're all certainly glad to be here as we move forward with this. We appreciate the work of our public safety officials, our fire department, police department. We know that our fire department was challenged this year with a heck of a situation and handled it beautifully, and Chief Mayo led that effort. So Chief, may I ask you to come forward and make some comments?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you.
Good to see you, members of the City Council, Senator Lowe, Representative Baker, and is it Mike?
Fiddle.
Mr. Mike from Senator Burr's office. We appreciate everybody being here. I want to start by thanking City Manager Lee Garrity and his staff for recommending this project for the 2018 bond referendum, for the City Council for approving it, and especially to the voters for agreeing to pay for it. There's a list of people without whose participation we would not be standing here this morning. Interim Assistant Chief of Logistics Darrell Sawyer is here. Community Relations Specialist Tabitha Childress, Director of Engineering Robert Presswood. I haven't seen Robert, but he's played a big role. Yes, Robert is Robert's representative is here, and I should know her name, but I can't come up with it. So thank you for coming. Yes, Ms. Beck, right. Darren Redfield from the city's purchasing department. Architect Bill Brake is here, and Ed McNeil and his team from the marketing and communications department. We also have at least one member of our department's station design committee here, Captain Sean Scruggs, but also I'd like to recognize Captain Chase Swain, Captain Daniel Everhart, Engineer Doug Simmons, and Engineer Darren Todd for their participation. Fire Station 3 serves areas along the 52 corridor, roughly from 25th Street north to Patterson Avenue, including Smith Reynolds Airport and the fairgrounds. It's the city's 7th busiest fire station. The current station was built in 1964. It's one of 10 stations that remain as a legacy of the obsolete public safety deployment model that was dissolved in 1987. In addition to a more modern look, Fire Station 3's replacement will feature female-friendly accommodations and 2 80-foot apparatus bays. The facility will include spaces for both personnel and gear decontamination in an effort to address the proliferation of cancer among firefighters. The design will isolate the living quarters of the fire station from areas potentially contaminated with carcinogens from house fires, and fans will constantly pull a negative pressure on that dirty part of the building. Fire services in the area will not be, in the area served by Engine 3 will not be affected during construction, as this old station will remain in service until the new station is open, and then we will tear this building down. As part of this project, there's a building that's behind me that was formerly the Winston-Salem Rescue Squad. That building will also be torn down, and that's where the new station will be built, on that side of the lot. Winston Rescue, as it was locally known, was founded in 1937 as a volunteer agency that responded to rescue calls such as motor vehicle crashes and drownings, and provided durable medical equipment such as hospital beds, oxygen tanks, and iron lungs. It's regarded as the first volunteer rescue squad in North Carolina, and it moved to this facility that's over here behind us from its former High Street location in 1968. So just a little bit of history for you this morning. Thanks again, everyone, for coming out. We look forward to seeing you back here late next summer, early next fall for our hose uncoupling for the new facility.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chief. We look forward to the hose uncoupling, and Chief referenced the Winston-Salem Rescue Squad, and the other squad there will be unveiling a historic marker there soon. Okay, today. So we'll get that done, and so we will remember the work of those fire companies and rescue companies over the years. Well, we're here to break ground so we can get started on it. So I'd like to ask all of our participants to go behind the thing there and pick up a shovel, and we'll break some ground.